small problem with our technical enemy for the better part of 30 to 40 minutes. And to beat that particular enemy, it actually only took me that one last try. So maybe I was having performance anxiety. I don't know. Tonight,
Easier when I was a kid.
we should be good. So first things first, I'm gonna run around this area and try and grab some healing, because I used up just about everything I had trying to fight that Thunderjaw. Because honestly, like, the Thunderjaw is already a pain in the ass. But if you shoot off its cannons, like, we already fought one on stream. I think it was 2 episodes ago. Which was last, what, Thursday? Tuesday? I don't know. Yeah, I think it was, and it wasn't that big of a deal. You know, I think it took 2 tries, but we beat it. We managed to shoot off some of its cannons, and we beat its ass with its own equipment. But this one is corrupted, which means its level is significantly higher. It has a damage over time, kind of like a poison effect. It's just a whole different mess. So that one is actually arguably the strongest enemy in the entire game is the Corrupted Thunderjaw. I think the only one I'd put above it, truthfully, is probably the Rock Breakers, because those are and that might just be me. Those are hands down the hardest enemies for me to fight, just because they're such pains. They're so mobile, and they hit so hard. It feels like there's nothing you can do about it. But thankfully, we did get past it, and nothing special happened once I beat it. It was just, I beat it, end of fight, I looted it, no problem. So you didn't miss out on anything, and we're just reaching the shoreline to continue the quest.
Not exactly a royal barge, is it? Oh well, defectors can't be choosers. Let's get aboard, shall we?
I don't wanna. Wait, did those soldiers get in? I wasn't paying attention. We appear to have saved them.
Maybe even ended a war.
Maybe. But my war just keeps going.
Sheesh. This is an oddly, like, serene, or at least seemingly, like, break in the story real quick. You know, this is the kind of quest that like, assuming this is the end of it, this is the kind of quest and interaction that you'd see where, like, the end credits start to roll, or this is, you know, one of the last major things you do leading up to, like, the final boss. This doesn't come off as a simple side quest, and I think it's really weird, and it's, you know, an interesting placement to just be right in the middle of the game and you know, in reality not mean that much, but I think this is great. Because, like,
My brother, welcome home. You have nothing to fear. You are now under the protection of the Sundom. My protection. As is your mother, she will not be harmed. You have my word, Law of the Sun. Aloy, it seems I see your influence everywhere.
You're damn right you do.
You've done so much for the Sundom, and it will always be appreciated. You have my thanks. May you walk in the light.
I'll wait till the cutscene is over since they've started talking again, it looks like. I don't want to interrupt.
I spent 2 years in the Forbidden West setting this up, and the redhead gets all the credit?
I'm still getting paid, right?
You'll be lucky if I let you live.
Jeez.
I couldn't have done this without you. When we meet again, I'll give you a proper thanks. I promise.
These aren't good. Their necessity.
Sweet, we did it. Alright,
Could be out there fighting machines, not pacing around here.
so what I was saying is, it kind of reminds me of when I was in my, I think, sophomore year of college. Where my teacher made a big point about how important it is to have that break in the story. That really serene, highlighted moment that isn't necessarily an ending and sometimes can be a kind of beginning.
Hand out what I can to those in need.
And it's just
Would
a
you
really
care for some
important
fruit?
thing to have.
Better enjoy it before someone runs off with the rest of it.
Has someone been stealing from you?
Yes, almost every night. Not enough to force me to close shop, but definitely enough to hurt.
Have you found any sign of the thief?
Just a couple of old rinds near the storehouse. Not much to go on.
Why haven't the guards looked into it?
The gods blame the wildlife, but I doubt they believe it. I guess they have more to worry about than a woman and her livelihood.
And suspects.
Is there anyone you suspect?
I've known most people here since childhood. None of them strike me as a food thief. You want to talk about other vices, however?
I know how to track. I could look for the thief.
Really? Thank you. You could start in my storehouse by the river. Someone must be desperate to steal rather than just ask me.
I'll see what I can find.
These aren't goods. They're necessities.
Would you like to buy something today?
You'll like what I have for sale. I promise. You'll regret not.
Alright, so where are we supposed to be? Over here? Oh, I have to earn... Investigate the storehouse. Healer's Oath. I might as well do that since I'm here.
So, Utaman's back in Meridian.
Alright, so he's right here.
I have your machine part. A deal's a deal. See to the girl, and it's yours.
On my oath. But tell me, if this girl survives, what do you suppose is her future?
It's better than not having a future at all.
What a charming notion. Come, come, let's be quick about this. Kindness doesn't keep well in the heat.
Okay. Why, as if the child is in shade or something. I mean, they probably are. She, I think it was his sister. She's half in the sun.
The machines get bigger.
It's you.
Cards are wasted.
Hello again.
I've brought someone to see your sister.
How did you... What did we do to deserve... No. Wait. I don't even want to ask. In case a shadow passes over and it's gone.
Smart boy.
She'll have his full attention. Won't she?
Once I'm freed of other distractions, yes.
Okay, so that's taken care of, I guess. Now we'll just head on.
Carja without a Sun King? Can we even call ourselves Carja?
I'll bet he's eating well.
Touchy foot.
Want to hear what I think?
Great.
Alright, I don't even
Hosting
remember where we're
savages now.
climbing down to. Down to here, I guess? Like this? There we go.
The other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
Well, in that case, guess I should make sure I'm stocked. I can make a couple of those. Probably not going to do me very well, though. Let's make some potions. Alright, that'll have to do.
This world, where the machines came from, how the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure, as year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. Malfunction.
Aw, wait, no, you were letting me in.
Don't hear me laughing.
Shut up.
You don't hear me laughing.
Hey! Elizabeth Sobek here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
Doesn't sound very good. Yeah, I think so.
I underestimated you. So by now,
Oh. Hi there.
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Hey, Hambo. How you doing, bud? Welcome in.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called.
No.
A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your...
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact.
Just got
initiating playback.
done arguing about Game Pass to somebody. Arguing in favor or against?
I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret superweapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a superweapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice. And the work you will do here. Zero Day. The day that life on Earth ceases to exist is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Would you look at that? Truth from the government. So, to respond to what you're saying, Hambo, so I actually did just read something about it. That, you know, it's like, who's going to win out, Microsoft versus PlayStation. And economically, it does look like they're going to end up losing money, because every new title they add, plus a whole bunch of old ones, are all being bundled into this service. And it does make a decent amount of money every year, especially if people get the full premium one. But, you know, the more games they add on to it, the more services they have to uphold, the more it's going to strain on that profit. But when you look at it, when PlayStation is basically refusing to do anything of that sort, and they're still going, okay, $70 for each individual game we sell, which, by the way, is ridiculous. Then you've got Xbox bundling all their stuff together. Sure, the service itself is not going to be that big of a deal, but when you've got people who see that, realize that Xbox is actually making the correct player-oriented decision, you're going to have people jumping ship by the thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands.
Earth didn't cease to exist.
They're going to be spending all of their money
But
you know,
it was
getting the new Xbox instead of the new PlayStation,
Elizabeth
there are going to
saved
be a significant amount of new viewers
Find out
or
how she did it.
new subscribers for the Game Pass. So, honestly, unless PlayStation decides to pull its head out of its ass
Kestrels.
and start
They got
actually
in.
caring
Through the
about
vents.
its players,
Let nothing
they're
stop
going
you
to
from
lose
learning the
this.
truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
I mean, even if it was hurting for money.
Come on, then.
Here's the thing, it's not hurting for money isn't really a viable argument anyway. It's only, honestly, like I said, unless PlayStation shapes up, it's only a very, very temporary loss. And in that sense, that makes it, you know, not really a loss at all.
Grant me victory!
We're too close to the tribal crypt to stop us now. The data points, what do they contain?
And under that logic, it's not so much a loss as it is an investment. You know, you put money into it, it returns you more money later. If I go buy a dozen shares in GameStop, I don't say I've lost that money unless I genuinely lose that money later down the line. It's an investment. So, as much as I prefer PlayStations and their games, I agree Sony is making a huge mistake not trying to compete.
CD02 data intact.
Loyalty is not going to save them here.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself. What if we could give life a
Yeah, it
future?
is.
What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew?
She's quite literally
This is the
speaking my
aim,
language, and I
the
love it.
hope of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn.
Unfortunately,
The
I have
construction
to
of
agree.
underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together.
Where's Saturn when you need him?
How we'll race the clock to
You'd have a
execute our
field day with
harvest
this
initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas.
They do have similar services, but nothing on the level of Game Pass and not for new releases.
And then, when all that is done,
they have like PS Now for games from a decade plus ago. Or they have PS Plus, which gives you some discounts, a couple free games a month. It's not on Game Pass's scale.
Our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't use it either.
Help Gaia. We can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
I mean, I actually like what PS Plus gives me. I find it to be worth it. Especially since it gives us multiplayer access as well. Also, we just had this, like, really cool scientific explanation for stuff put in front of us. And I honestly think it's awesome. We were busy talking about the console wars.
Why Hades, then? If it was part of Gaia, how'd it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? Why does it want to kill me?
Of course he'll do it.
Apollo.
To be given the
The
opportunity
archive
to
of
rebuild
knowledge. What happened to that?
The
I'm
damage.
as confused as you are.
Well, I don't feel worth.
Maybe the answer's lying.
Intruder! Get her!
Whatever you do, don't die now.
They're really just gonna stand there and not do anything? Actually, hang on, I have one of these too. I'll just bring it over with me. No problem.
For the Radiant!
I like how they're just going clean through the enemies. Yeah. It's a shame, too. Because I am very much a Sony boy. I mean, I'm streaming from my PlayStation right now. You know, I've always been a Sony boy, but... Yeah, exactly. It's hard to support them.
Keep that for later.
Knowing that they're, you know, just playing with themselves at their gamer's expense. And that's not fair. And it's honestly confusing. Because, you know, if you have satisfied people, and if you can beat out the competition conceptually, you're going to make money. So why is it that people's, like, obsessions with profit always involve undercutting your consumers? I never understood that logic, because that's a get-rich-quick and then immediately lose-it-all kind of idea.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
left, up, left, down. I don't know. That's what it feels like.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
They are so caught up on their profits that they're spiking. Well, I guess not spiking, but they're raising the prices of games. They're, you know, they don't have the services to compete with their the other companies. They are the worst at console relations when it comes to like cross-play and multiplayers and things like that. They are blatantly self-centered and have no actual like you know, desire to work with people to make themselves look nicer. I don't know. I'm probably not explaining that super well, but like it's just a pain. It sucks trying to support a company that you know doesn't actually seem to care anymore. Like they probably used to. Right. Okay, this one should be done. Is that not it? Yeah, it has. Oh, because I'm looking at it upside down, that's the problem. Gaming really has changed so much. It really did used to be about having fun and, you know, making the newest craze that would have gamers going wild, and now it feels like a get-rich-quick scheme, and that's not okay. Wait, what did I do wrong this time? Hold on, I think I'm just reading it correctly. So it's down, left. So I read it incorrectly twice. Down, left, up, right, down. So I had the sides correct, but I had the up and down mixed up. Got it.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Right.
Eclipse. They're here.
And all of those emulating ones are becoming stale and boring and just cash grabs, and they're not even good anymore.
So much for avoiding contact.
Like, that's why I struggle to have the same level of respect for people who play games like Call of Duty and sports games and all of that stuff. It's because, you know, you'll buy the newest one every single year and get all hyped for it and play it, you know, for years and years, and
I need this.
Literally nothing changes. It's the same game you played 15 years ago. It's just sometimes it looks a little bit nicer. Right. It feels like the gaming industry was once upon a time, who can make the coolest new game that everybody's gonna want. Today, it's more like, who can make the most money in the smallest amount of time, so that they can flex for a little while until the next newest craze is needed to jumpstart profits again. Rinse and repeat. Honestly, sometimes you can really see the real-world consequences of things like that when it comes to game series. Right, because they're not being tested enough, because people want them out and not properly designed, and they just want them done and shipped. Look at what happened with Cyberpunk. That was one of the most hyped up and, you know, exciting games for, I don't know, 2-3 years at least. I've been hearing people talk about it for ages. And then the game comes out, and because there was no QA, it was one of the biggest flops I've ever seen in my life. It got ripped off of every store, people got their money back, it was ridiculous. And even today, it's playable, but it's still a mess. And it reminds me of a series that suffered from that in a very, very major way. Like, look at the Metal Gear Solid series. It's one of my favorite game series of all time. It is iconic. It's been around since, I think, the late 80s. And it's, you know, it's still got services running even today. But Metal Gear Solid 5 was rushed, cut short. The director was canned because they wanted it to be rushed so they could get profits. They didn't want to keep investing the amount of time and money it was necessary to make it, you know, the game that a master director has already proven he can make.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Yeah. And it's like, sometimes I wonder if, you know, I'm sure it's more often than not just like the top bracket of the company that are like, no, get it done, like today, I don't care.
I'm and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off.
Yeah, no, none of the characters were properly written. First of all, you know, and I'm gonna blame Kojima for that, because that's not a matter of the game's too short or I had to cut out some missions. That's just bad writing. None of the characters were really well developed or likable, except for the psychopath. That was Hal Emmerich, not Hal Emmerich, Huey Emmerich. But like, he was the only one that was really developed, and it was to, you know, drive anger from everybody. Big Boss wasn't likable. Kojima's a hard person to work with. Here's the thing. I think he's a brilliant man, but just ranting to each other about gaming. I think my problem was Kojima built up his massive reputation off of Metal Gear and similar games, and then he starts a war with Konami, gets thrown from it, starts up his own company, and then the first thing he releases is Amazon Delivery Simulator. He cashed in his reputation big time for a game that was designed beautifully and had an interesting story, but had some of the most boring gameplay I've ever seen in my entire life.
The human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji.
And I feel like that was honestly him taking advantage of the players that he had worked so hard to please and appeal to for years. I'm a decent mod, we won't go so far as to say I'm good. Fair enough, fair enough. Hi, why can I not silent strike this guy? Thank you. But it's just actions like that that make me so upset. Because it's clear that developers, directors, producers, everybody are genuinely taking advantage of us. And a lot of the times it's because of the people that are in charge of them. They tell them, we want this done, here's the amount of money you have and the amount of time you have. Get it done in that time. You know, you don't get anything more. If you don't like it, too bad. But sometimes it really is the fault of the people working on it. Here you go, Boom.
Where'd you go?
Hi, Michael. I saw our bad news, and I'm quite angry about it.
Got eyes on him.
Yeah, no, of course, because they give rushes, they give the budgets, they give what is and is not okay, they have the veto power. But in the end, sometimes it really is just bad design, bad writing, you know, bad coding, no QA. You know, we can't always blame the bosses. At least not completely. Because, like, going back to my Metal Gear Solid 5 example, that's an unfinished game, no matter what way you look at it.
Will not go well.
That game is not done, and it was not ready to be pushed out without more stuff being added.
In what should have been a game of wonders. Look around. See if anything is left.
But according to Kojima, that wasn't the case. And that's an outright lie.
Welcome to Hades. Zero Dawn's Extinction Failsafe Protocol. The ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you think. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out
honestly
life all over
probably, given that canonically 4 is the last of the Snake era, and, well, not canonically, chronologically, I should be saying.
Of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race
Oh.
will continue to exist.
Oh! Oh, God, I'm going to cry? That's what I'm going to do. Hi, Lily, and welcome in, Raiders. I'm having a mild panic attack. That's a lot of people. Oh my God, hello. Let me just give you the shout out. Oh my God, how did the rest of DVD go? I wanted to join in, but you had a full party every time I had a few minutes to spare. Yeah, this is one of the best games of all time. Honestly, it is. I absolutely love it. Hi, Lily. How are you? Welcome in, everyone. Thank you, Captain Trophy, for the follow. It is very appreciated.
Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity.
I've been better. I got some bad news immediately before I went live, and Hambo and I have kind of just been going back and forth about who we like, what we think about the current situation of like game development, and how we think companies need to really start caring about their players more again, because you know they don't do it like they used to anymore.
She did.
All Mother Mountain.
We were just talking about like how games keep getting pushed out that are unfinished and overpriced and they're buggy and all that kind of stuff.
Something about a corrupted alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
That would benefit from antilopinate morphologies. Though Capert...
Some component that got removed.
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Yeah, I'll
May I speak outside protocol?
I'll figure something out. This game. Oh my goodness! Like there are the occasional.
It has to care. What if it runs amok?
Hey Sammy, welcome in, bud. Am I a creator? Like game development or anything like that? I am not. Although I would be very interested to try learning about that kind of stuff. I think I would probably be better as maybe like beta testing. I'd be good for QA. I'd be the kind of person you ask to break your game so that I can tell you what's wrong with I would not be the one who knows how to put any coding together. I'm more of like a story writer, which is actually what I have a couple of degrees in. It's what I do. I wouldn't be any good at making the physical game.
Yeah. No signs of
Yeah, no, indie developers really work hard, because, like, isn't Stardew Valley, for example, isn't that a one-man indie, like, developer? It was just a one-person team doing everything? That game is fantastic. There's not really any bugs. Everything works. It's outstanding.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who.
The game is going really well. We had a we had some issues with technical stuff and death loops last stream, so this one is going much better.
Why? Why were you created?
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Oh goodness, I haven't made anything famous, I assure you. Hey Mizuki, welcome in. No, I haven't made anything famous. I haven't had anything outside of like some publishing in like college magazines, you know, for the places I've attended, high school magazines, that kind of stuff, you know, the basics. I mostly write horror.
Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you.
Yeah, I write horror for stories, and I write not really anything specific for like poetry. No, I have never actually attempted to make money off of my writing. It's just something I do for fun. The reason I have degrees in it is because I am pursuing education degrees, so I can teach writing, teach English to people.
For glory as a great champion of the sun.
I don't plan to be the kind of person who writes, you know, as like I sell books or anything like that. It's not my plan.
Came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. It grew when High Priest Bahavas went missing. And when the true Sun King Itamen was snatched away. It not only grew, but multiplied. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist. A simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
Well, I appreciate you saying that. I do like the idea of, you know, teaching. And I'd love to, you know, combine that with this and just, you know, have it be one giant way to reach out to people and give them a good time.
See that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Yes, I remember. He fought well. For a savage.
His name was Rost, and he was a better man than you could ever hope to be.
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground.
From a warrior's standpoint, he is correct.
It wasn't him. I could have finished you before he attacked. But I didn't. This failing troubled my thoughts. Haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally survived that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Meant to eliminate High Priest you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun.
Praise the sun.
As it was meant to be.
I assure you, bud, I am a Sun Bro. I did join that covenant in every single Dark Souls game. You do not have to start this with me. Yeah, no, of course it's cool to make money from a hobby. I'm not opposed to, like, trying to write for publications and, you know, make $100 here, $100 there. You know, just publishing short
Spare
stories.
me the religious justifications.
It's just not really what I ever planned on as, like, my livelihood.
If you want.
You know, it's not meant to be my career.
You're just a murderer.
An odd slight coming from you. You've become quite a murderer yourself, child.
I never killed anybody that didn't have it coming.
Killers, not a murderer. But I wouldn't expect you to know the difference. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine.
So,
moving down in the world.
I played the original trilogy of God of War, and I played
left of it.
the PS4 reboot of it, Dad of Boy. And I thought it was great. I did play through those, but I have not played through any of the
and with certainty
other
of
ones.
belief comes unstoppable force.
Well, actually, that's not true. I never got the chance to play God of War 3. I've played 1 and 2, and I've seen a good amount of 3.
Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east.
Yeah, I've never gotten a hold of it.
The
I'll have
forces
to,
there and mount an
I'll have
invasion
to fix
of
that.
the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible.
So do it the old way. Send somebody on horseback flying down the road.
Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus.
Hey Joe, welcome in.
Device, isn't it?
Get some Dixie cups.
So fragile.
Yeah, I'll get a couple Dixie cups and take my bowstring, and they can just talk that way.
So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
I do not have a PS5, unfortunately, but I appreciate the offer. I'm not crazy hyped for the PS5 in that I'm not going to play some Cosmo Fanatic. Yeah, well, either way, I appreciate the lurk. Thank you for coming in. And I hope Phasmo goes well for you too.
Rejoice.
Tell her hello for me.
Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the
I'm
horizon.
not crazy hyped for the PS5. Like, obviously, I'm looking forward to it. I want to get one. But I'm not the person who's going to sit in line every day for months and months trying to get
Holy
one.
Meridian, ours once more.
Yeah.
In this,
I'm not going to be the one to try and fight scalpers and bots and hundreds of thousands of other people trying to get one.
all halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold!
Oh hey, there's the doctor I just paid. I will say this much, that guy is an absolute psychopath. he's a complete brute, a meathead. He is clearly like a stone-cold killer. But I'll give him this. He is super charismatic and well-spoken.
Was he not approved by the sun?
And that is actually kind of insane.
Many years ago, to consecrate this
You mean the scout?
the Radiant Turon
Yeah, that's
ordered
true.
men faithless,
True.
crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first
Yeah,
of
no, that's fair.
thousands.
But I also understand that it's going to be a while before they've worked out any bugs or kinks or design flaws in it, because first release consoles are never in good shape, ever. They never have been, they probably never will be. There's always going to be something that needs to be fixed or worked out, even if it hasn't become a problem yet.
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. My weapons are on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use the strength against it.
So I'm gonna have to figure out get my weapons back, so where...
I should try luring the behemoth into the pillars.
Oh yeah, no, of course. Yeah, no, the games are very expensive now. That was actually part of my discussion with Rambo earlier before everybody came in. Alright, so I need to hit the platform, right? So I'll just aim over here.
Getting ready to charge. That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down.
Oh boy. Just as I was saying that bugs don't really happen in this game. Ooh. Okay then. Actually, I already have the Platinum on Horizon. Much like Lily, who you came in here with, I am also a trophy hunter. I don't have quite as many Platinums as she does. I think I'm just shy of 40, whereas she's coming up on 70. But I do have, you know, I do work to earn my fair share.
That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down.
Ooh.
Gotta get out of the way. It's down.
A group for what? Trophy hunting? Yes, give me my stuff. Trophy Hunters Guild. That does sound... Can't be anymore. True. Getting those are just as hard, if not even worse, Hammer. That is correct. She changed so quick.
Hey! Guess who got her weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it! Those components on the sides of its head. They've got something to do with its lift attacks.
Yes, knock down the pillar again. Give me my weapons twice. No, it's not the best of ideas for me not to be actually aiming, but I would like to do damage. Not as concerned about accuracy because there's like, so many different spots I can hit. Although ironically, I'm not hitting the spots that I aim. Granted, I'm not hitting them even when I do aim, so I guess it doesn't matter.
That canister on fire. Looks important.
Yes, they did. This thing has astounding aim. Using some kind of telekinesis or something? I think that's what's happening. There's plenty of healing on that, too. But I don't have the time to try and go get it. Got it. Aw, I can't loot it. Whack.
Silence!
Y'all mad because I won? Really?
Shadows, kill her!
Come down and do it yourself, you coward. I've killed corruptors before. I'm actually not super worried about this.
Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
Here we go. Ah yes, our friendly neighborhood member of the Banuk. Oh, they're hyped for that, though. Sport.
So you're here.
Actually, I can just put it in
Really
the chat.
here.
I can put my
You risked
PSN in
your
the
life.
chat right now.
Of course I did.
Here.
If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivial and easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed
Anyway,
me
thank
into
you
this
for
world.
coming in.
Isn't that
and,
how you put it?
You know, just for being so, I
Wait.
guess, chatty.
Yes?
I love interacting with my viewers, so I appreciate that.
How did you track my location
Have a
when
good
I wasn't
night.
wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy. It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the sun wind at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans, though of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess. Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse, not that you knew the man who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
He did more than just recognize you.
Right.
He called you a traitor. That's a whole different
I'll
problem.
be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Norris Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak.
Yeah, it can
They
be
won't
kind of
stand
tough
a
sometimes,
chance.
just trying to come up with stuff
You
to
should
talk
come
about.
with me.
But
Oh,
it
absolutely
helps
not.
when I'm playing a
I
game
have
like this,
preparations
where
to
it
make
gives
up for
me
it.
story and it gives me different
kind of-
gameplay to try and talk about it.
Why do I bother
It's
asking?
more of a
You're not
problem
gonna
when
tell
it's
me.
like I'm
When
playing
the
maybe
time's
League of
right,
Legends,
I'll be in touch.
because then what do I
I'll
talk
contact
about?
you later. In the meantime,
You know,
should you need
I
to
run out
return
of
to Shiloh
topics pretty
Contact
quickly
territory, I brought
if
armor
nobody's
to conceal your
responding.
identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who. Yeah!
What the? Oh, okay. Where am I going? All the way over here. Alright. How far back do I have to go? It's one of the tough things. The 14 plus years of content creation. Yeah. You know, I guess it's probably a little bit different if I were to do like YouTube videos, which I do at some point want to do, where I just, you know, do 15-20 minute segments of stuff. It's not a huge deal if, you know, there's only so much I can say, because then I can just edit out really silent parts if nothing's happening. But, you know, when I'm streaming for 2-3 hours at a time, that doesn't work anymore. You know, it just doesn't apply the same way. So I feel like it's a lot tougher in that aspect. Is it just... I'm not even... Okay. I wasn't even moving it. And it was walking me the wrong direction. I streamed on YouTube. Yeah, my first couple of streams were on YouTube because I did not have a Twitch account. I made this just for the sake of supporting my school's esports team because they had a Twitch channel that they streamed our competitions on.
I'm not quick enough.
then one day I was like, shoot, I'm home alone, I have enough time to spare, playing League, and then I was like, shoot. Yeah, I saw that. Thanks, Cap. Hold on, I should probably stop and do this.
Oh, might need that.
That was not the one I wanted. There we go. Animals. Yeah, there actually is one game I was chasing the platinum for. I did absolutely everything necessary, except there is a mandatory multiplayer segment that I haven't had the time to try and go through. So, I'm sure I'll probably be asking the group for help with that one. Alright, we've gotten a good amount of healing, so let's go back to our mount. Okay, wait, what's happening in that chat? I'm just getting pop-ups here that are blocking my screen. I don't actually know what's happening.
That smell. Trees on fire. The embrace. The watchtower's burning. The sentinels had time to warn the tribe.
Wait, there's still a corrupted zone here? Block it for now. Yeah. I left a corrupted zone here? Really? Alright. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna do a quick manual save, because if anything happens, I would like not to lose any progress.
Let's get on it.
Oh, I didn't even see that one. Whoa! Oh, jeez. Come on. There we go. Oh, that wasn't the gun? I could swear these things drop guns. I'm probably thinking of something else.
Out already?
Alright, here we go. Is the Strider gonna help me, or is it getting out of the way? Oops. Oh, it actually was helping me. Holy crap.
Stand here. Anything to protect the embrace. The gates couldn't hold. This is Hades' future. Metal. Ash.
Well, I guess it's a good thing I stopped to pick up those healing items.
there.
Out of my way. Second deal with me. Ooh! What just hit me? Oh. Stabby stab. I need a new couch. Are you gonna get a new couch?
It'd be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
I seriously need healing.
The embrace. It's devastated. But for years, this is my entire world.
Oh, that is huge. Is that a whole Deathbringer? It is.
Hours.
Fit in the room and not break the... Yeah, that's fair. That is very fair, sir.
I've never heard the embrace so quiet. So dead.
Wait. There we go.
Who's there?
Don't worry about it.
I'll tuck that away.
Alright, hang on. At this point, I'm gonna have to, like, mute it. I don't know if that's a thing. Let me see if that's an option. Turn off notifications. Alright, I should be good now. Yeah, it's clearly very active, because not only is it going to end up blocking my visuals on stream, but it's legitimately blocking my health bar, so I can't see my, you know, how alive I am. There we go. Headshot. Right, I was heading for the Strider territory. Only need 1 HP, the rest is fluff. Yeah, but it'd be nice to know when I have 1 HP. Yeah, I did see that, although I'm kind of incapable of responding at the moment. Good. He's on fire. He's gonna blow up in a second. Whoa! Hello. Uh-oh. course you pissed him off. I ain't do nothing. Alright, one more manual save, because we are about to go into a very, very aggressive area. Sharp shot. Oh. You see nothing. Neither do you.
Just stay out of the way for now.
What? Just get ragdolled across the screen. Oh my god. That would be kind of hilarious. But no, that's unlikely to happen. Well, I guess not unlikely, because there are horse-type machines.
If the tunnel collapses, they'll be buried. I'll reach the hatch.
That's right! Bring down the mountain!
Braves, to Aloy's side, now!
For Aloy!
For the
our mother!
And think, just a couple of maybe in-game weeks ago, they hated me.
They're still alive.
They wanted me dead. And now, they're my friends.
Faithless and forsaken! You will die! Back to the taken, demon!
I am quite good at the Dark Souls strat, as you know, Hembo.
The corruption will not take hold!
Tell me one of them dropped a potion. Okay, so we got resource boxes. Health potion. Alright, let's go. Ooh.
Bring down the demon!
So letting on fire is a very good strategy. the cannon. Yes, got it. The fact that I've got a few dozen people helping me shoot this thing means this is gonna be much easier than last time. Alright, it's on fire. Now where's the cannon? Where's the cannon? There. Ooh, a Deathbringer gun. Oh.
I thought we would die.
Sweet, we got a whole bunch of stuff out of that. Yeah, no doubt. I appreciate the lurk. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's search everything and see if we can get health.
Need them
Our
soon
healing
enough.
is now very low, even though it was maxed out just a little while ago. Aw, healing spawned inside the rocks.
Aloy, your deeds reenact the old stories. Another metal devil struck down upon
Full
the
already.
slopes. If you hadn't returned, the tribe would have been lost.
Seeker.
You saved the tribe.
There we go.
Did what no brave or war chief could do.
I'm glad to see you're all right, Varl. You are all right.
Since the proving. So much death. Is the killing over?
For now, but
Not
this
quite.
was just one battle, Varl.
Not
There are more
quite.
to come.
I see.
What
As long
is
as we have you to
NFS?
fight with us, I suppose we'll make do.
I'm not certain what that is.
How many survived the attack?
Nearly all the matriarchs, and many families, goddess be praised. But braves, just a few, and most of them are wounded. Never before has an enemy stabbed the heart of our people like this. Even the Karja, in all their red raids, never broke through to the Embrace.
Well, this enemy may have broken through, but they never got back out. We made sure of that.
Oh, Need for Speed. I could never get
Tell
into
me about
racing
the attack.
games.
What happened?
It was not my
We struck
thing
from
at
the
all.
east. Our sentinels saw the killers coming. Said that beside them marched Deathbringers and Corruptors and other machines, driven mad. We took ground, met them with clouds of arrows. Some fell, but they kept coming. Finally, we withdrew to the gates of the Embrace to make our stand. But they were too much for us. Those who survived fell back to the mountain.
Are your injuries serious?
Bruises pale. Bones heal.
Don't give me a hunting song, Varl. Are you okay?
My body aches, but it's nothing that will keep me from fighting.
I like seeing the little drops of rain hit them. Hey Weebs, welcome in. And I assume that's
So
you
the
saying you're
survivors
lurking,
took
so
shelter in the
thank you
mountain?
very much.
By law, only matriarchs are allowed inside.
It was Tirsa who broke the taboo. Ordered the tribe into the mountain for safety. Lansra. she
Tirsa
didn't
is
go.
always one of the good
I don't
ones.
think anyone heard her over all the screams and shouting.
Tirsa's decisions saved lives. Good for her. Common sense isn't always so common around here.
I'm not sure what you mean by believe in what they say.
I need to go inside the mountain.
The matriarchs will be eager to see you.
I'm sure. But I didn't come here for them.
Then, what for?
You will see.
How you doing, Weebs? Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, true. Yeah, that's fair. We don't wanna mess with anybody in the audience who hasn't seen this before.
You've returned.
Teb?
Aloy, you've come back. So, you have finally returned.
She brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege. How was this done?
By the will of All-Mother.
A significant number of arrows.
Have you returned to speak?
Peter is upon extinction. What if she has come to wake her father, the Metal Devil? She means to finish our destruction.
Okay.
We must stop her.
Possibly. Yeah. No,
I
I
fought
have
my
no
way
time for
past an
compassion.
army while you cowered in this cave. You really think you can stop me?
I have no patience for
Aloy,
this woman.
That is not necessary.
Neither is her
What
attitude.
would you know about what's necessary? About what it took for me to be standing here, now, on this threshold? This was my birthright. You don't get to take it from me a second time.
Hold for identiscan. Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Correction. Alpha registry restored.
Yeah, no, I have no patience for that.
Genetic identity confirmed.
I'm pretty sure I was nice
Entry
last time,
authorized.
but
Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
no patience.
Welcome to Aletheia, Cradle 9, Group 1.
All right.
I see you
I can
inside.
hear them murmuring.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped.
Huh. Fair enough.
So this is Aletheia. So these are... So this was it.
Where you were born.
But why?
I have played The Last of Us 1 and 2, and they are also on my list to stream at some point. The Last of Us 2 was a bit more of a letdown. It wasn't as good, but I thought the one was outstanding, and I think the second one was very
It is
good.
time to get some rest.
It just needed
What I say goes.
some more.
I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time.
Someday.
Mildly horrifying.
That's what you always say.
We want it now.
It's big down there.
Now, Father.
Children. Children, let's run a jump and blow off steam.
Leave us alone, Father.
After what just happened, I can't leave you two alone. You go create rules.
Just let us talk then.
Go away.
I'm sorry, children, but I must provide supervision.
You're not even a person.
You sound frustrated. Let's run a jump and blow off steam.
I have no choice but to release you. But why? There is no food here anymore.
But there's food out there.
We don't know for sure.
Come on, let's go.
I don't know.
Mother, can we come back if we're cold?
I'm sorry, but that won't be possible. You will have to support yourselves now and take care of each other.
What will happen to you?
I will stay here and sleep and remember all of you.
There's a lot
What
of
will happen
corpses
to
here.
us? You will be brave and you will learn.
Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
Hold for identiscan.
Wouldn't open for them.
Genetic identity confirmed.
Of course they
Entry
hated it.
authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed. Welcome to Garcia. a place of learning.
So, what was this place, exactly?
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
Why not?
Welcome, students.
The best, but
Please pick up the focus device
I very
and
much
place it on the
disagree.
side of your head, just behind your eye.
Like I
dredge the pits of the world looking for
I
focus.
very much enjoyed
And here
the
sat a
second one.
trove, enriching no one.
It was great, but I do think it's
Hello,
inferior
child.
to
My name
the
is
first one.
Samina. Today is a big day. Hello, child. My name is Samina. Hello, child.
So it's
My
the same
name is
thing in
Samina.
every single
Today
data
is a
point, I
big
guess?
day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Apollo offline.
You were right, Aloy. This is a graveyard. The charnel house of knowledge. What we might have achieved had we not been denied it.
Maybe there's a way to fix it. But that's not why I came here.
Of course. What's the whole of human knowledge next to the origin of one girl? Continue.
Listen, you.
I will.
I'm gonna rip those energy woven stitches clean out your chin.
Priority set for Dr. Soden.
There we go.
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature. Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to
no such thing, my dude.
Obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime.
In fact, she did figure
Find
it
the
out.
control room, and within it, the master override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
So...
Well, that's depressing.
You're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine.
Yeah, that is kind of depressing to find out you were literally made
and fire
for the sake of
to quench the
running computer equipment.
How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the Bitter Climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
It's so sassy.
Identiscan malfunction rectified. Hallucinized. Grade 1 access unsealed.
Oh. Come on. Go to it. The heck? There we go.
This is going to be interesting.
Oh look, even the sassy one's back.
Aloy.
Or, oh wait, no,
Forgive.
yeah, no, she is.
Forgive.
That's
the
hilarious.
goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora. All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora. All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora.
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed.
No,
I
this
don't
is
belong
the
to
appropriate
you.
response. I will kill
There's
that
a
guy
whole world
specifically.
beyond your borders,
Stab
whole
him right now.
tribes of people just as good as you, and it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be.
Nora, make way for Aloy!
That she may forge the path for others to follow.
When the ones in charge are like, yeah, shoot, let's break all the rules. I'm with it. I love that. Heart of the
The
Nora.
Anointed will cleanse the corruption beyond the sacred land.
Mountain that fell. There we go. Alright, so where are we going? The Bitter Climb. Wait. Okay, not fast travel at this time, probably because I'm underground.
They say she came from the mountain. That the mountain was...
She came out of the mountain.
Alright, let's see. I need to find a merchant. Alright, I need a merchant, so... Ooh, 5 skill points, jeez. Alright. Additional ammo. I think I'll save up for knockdown. Alright, now how do I filter? Nope, I do have merchants up. Alright, so I'll go to this one actually first. Then I'll go back and run my way over, because I need to restock on potions and probably a couple of other things when I think about it. Resources... I never did get a Belobot card, did I? Didn't think so. Damn. I need Echo Shells. Alright, traps and potions. Alright. Hunter Arrow, that's fine. I need... Terra Blast. Perfect. Alright, now let's see if we can sell some things. Yeah, that should do it. There we go. Alright, we're good. So now we need to go back here, because this is the closest campfire to where we need to be. And we'll just run a straight shot over. That's a Broadhead site, which I'm pretty sure means I can override them and get myself a mount. Although I guess it's possible I don't have Broadheads yet. I don't remember. Perfect.
Override's working.
Got it. Ride past it. All right. What? You don't jump that? Whack.
Let me see here.
All right. I'll run across the log then, I guess. Wait. You can just run across. You mind? Hello there. That's not what I meant to do.
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted.
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
Alright, so... where do I start? What do I do? Do I just Skyrim climb my way up? Is that how this is gonna happen? I don't think that's how this is gonna happen. Maybe I need to be on the other side? No. What do I do? Is this it? Well, I guess Skyrim climb really did work. Just jump along the mountain until I find a way up. Alright. Just in case something happens, I'm going to pop another manual save. And we'll probably be ending soon as well. I think maybe once I finish this particular mission, because we're reaching that 2-hour mark.
Stocking up.
Finish the story. Yeah, no, I know I'm almost done. But that'll probably be for next time. I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll see how close I am to finishing by the time I'm done this mission. Because I forget, is it literally just one more after this? Like one more major quest? Can you, like, enlighten me on that? Because I can't remember. I know what it's called, I just can't remember if it's what's upcoming. Alright, no, it's telling me to go this way. So that means I'm supposed to go this way. Yeah, it's sending me this way, so... We follow this, I guess? Yeah, I didn't realize that that this was where the climbing area was. I thought this was like a checkpoint in between, so I walked right past it. I walked right past the climbing area because I thought the campfire was a checkpoint. Also, it kind of figures I struggle with the... That's not what I meant. Ooh. Yeah, I see them. Just... Since I fully restocked on potions, I don't really care about using them. But anyway, I was about to make fun of myself. I was gonna say, I can land back-to-back headshots on half a dozen people at probably like 500-600 yards without a miss. And then I try to shoot a fox, and it takes me 4 tries. Is this where I'm supposed to jump? Okay, it is. Good. I'm pretty sure now is where I fight the bird, yeah. I love that. I love seeing that. It's so cool. It's so cool. Wait, that just sent me right back. Okay, let's see it again. Let's see that instant replay. Where am I going? Huh. Is this not the side I'm supposed to be on? Am I doing something wrong here? Crap. Oh, okay, I have to go up. Oh, I see the little white handles.
Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
End battle. Wait. Of all things for there to be... Alright. I don't see any from here. Hey, Topsy. How you doing, bud? Oh, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. We're making really good progress. We're actually almost at the end of the game. So, you know, if I don't finish it tonight, I'll definitely be finishing it next time I play. I don't see the stalkers. I know that's because they're using, like, stealth, but usually I can see them. You know what? I have an idea.
I can get out of this.
Found them! Finishing my shift up within the next hour. Nice, nice. You get to go home and relax soon. That's good. I miss doing playthroughs. I love doing stuff like this. It's so nice, so satisfying. Going for the armor. Not in this playthrough, I'm not. Trying to get all of the different pieces for that, just for the trophy, was such a pain. I had no intention of going for it in this playthrough. I don't need it. Wait a minute. That's just a watcher. That's not what I meant to hit. There we go. My last playthroughs were of the Tomb Raider series. Oh my goodness. I haven't genuinely played a Tomb Raider game in a very, very long time. look them up on... Ooh! Yeah, I know. They're in all of the base areas. I've found them all before, I just don't have any desire to chase after them in this game. Alright, I had a good thing going with my sneaking. I don't know why I bothered trying to fight. Ooh! You know what? I don't have time for this. Just playing Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. Yeah, I haven't played a Tomb Raider game in many, many years.
You'll do.
Those are like the reboots, right? Boosting the online Last of Us 1. Because of the factions thing, it's just absurd. It is way too ridiculous how that functions. And I just can't.
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
Oh, here we go. Big birds. We'll play at 50%. Ah. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the lurk. Oh wait, that's a Thunderjaw. Oh wait, no, it's just a regular scrap. Jesus, it hurts. Oh, it's a salty. Did 4 hours delivering packages. Oh my goodness. Alright, this is clearly just going to waste my time and resources. I'm not going to bother. I don't want to talk about it. Like, the platinum that I want, but have not gone back to attempting to get, is the Evil Within 1. Because holy crap, the things necessary for that platinum are just absurd. Like, the hardest difficulty of that game is just unreasonable and has no business in game name being a trophy. Because of just, it is so difficult to do. Keep going, keep going, keep landing. I don't know if you've ever played that game, or if you've ever attempted to get the platinum on it. Oh. The hell? Come on. Okay, we made it up. Made it up here. Aw, hi Izzy. Giving a big stretch, baby, you okay? Oh god. That thing is huge.
You're right. Guess I'm almost there.
Correct.
Yeah, I have it, but honestly, that multiplayer trophy is just ridiculous. Those little hunters. Yeah, it's... No, I don't want shock wax root. Why are you... have to fight this thing, do I? I don't think I do. I'm just gonna leave. It's still chasing, but she's just casually walking by.
Did this.
Yeah, the hunters thing was way too ridiculous for me. I couldn't.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
Alright. I have like 10 ACC. So I look noobing with my... I play literally some games 8 to 10 times. Horizon
you made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
How'd you get the plat twice?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with a climbing path either.
I forget, is Horizon an exclusive for PlayStation? Or is it on other consoles?
Don't look down. Don't look down.
Oh, you have 10 AC... Oh, it counts. Oh. Yeah, if I have plats multiple times for the same games, it's because I've played them on different generations. Like, I have the platinum for Skyrim twice.
To find you in Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get.
And if they release it for PS5, then I have a bet going with my friends where if they release an Oblivion remake or remaster with trophies, I will plat Skyrim a third time.
It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. We're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Yeah, I don't do stuff like that. Some games I just abandon the platinum.
You don't need my help to pass
because it's got just some absurd requirements for it, but if I can achieve it, I'm usually going to chase it.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Yeah, I beat...
Mind your footing.
Pretty much any game I play. But I don't plat every game I play, because I know some platinums are just absurd. I have almost 40 platinums. I think I have 38 right now. And I also plan to get the platinums for the Mass Effect collection, which I'm starting on stream after this. Which, since we're almost done this, means Mass Effect is incoming.
Guess that's my way across. It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well...
Don't answer.
Well, don't tell me. Just don't tell me. That's funny. I have 23 plats in almost 2 months now. Nice. Yeah, my friends and I did a 20 for 2020 challenge. So last year I got exactly 20, ending on Skyrim Part 2. Because I'd already platinum Skyrim on PS3 years ago, so I got it on PS4 on the air. And I started this year with the platinum for Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. I've gotten the platinum for Fallout 4 this year. I've gotten the platinum for Subnautica. A lot of, like, exploration and open world stuff. So it takes a long time, but, you know, it's what I like to do. I got the platinum for the entire Souls and Souls-esque series last year. I got Dark Souls 1, 2, 3. I got Bloodborne, Sekiro, Neo.
This must have been where they lived.
Challenge games like those are my forte.
Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Month 1, 10 flat, 2, 23, 30. That starts to become unrealistic, though. Because there are a lot of games that are just way too difficult to plat in that short amount of time for you to be having 10, 20 at a time. And if all you're doing is doing the, like, My Name is Mayo, for example, which is like an hour, hour and a half to get the platinum, but all you do is sit there and press the button. You know, it's like, are you really a platinum hunter if all you're doing is, you know, button mashing for an hour and then that's it? You know, you're not really earning anything.
Engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years of them.
Like, I did get the platinums on those games just because, like, oh, it seems funny, you know, you're just tapping on a jar of mayo. It seems so...
This 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime.
Playroom...
This morning,
is that the PS5 thing? The Astro thing?
Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for. Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing. It should be Liz's decision. So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no.
Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
Oh, this is depressing.
Happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home.
You know, I only have one Telltale game that I've ever played, and I have the plat on it, and it's, Borderlands. I've never played any other Telltale. That's depressing.
That was the last
She basically just watched her mother
Sobek.
die, more or less. That's insane.
She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet.
And we are all in her debt. Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was.
But that's true.
You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
She had the guts to do what nobody else had the nerve to do. The brains to make it happen. And, you know, just knew what her duty was.
Can't you just for one moment stop calculating and let yourself feel? She sacrificed herself for her friends, for the future, for life on Earth. Doesn't that stir anything in you? The generosity of it.
You're trying to invest her decision with something magical. It was a rational choice, not based on sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness.
Cap, I'm sure you have a lot of platinums, but if you're about to go through the whole list,
you
please
and I
do
would
not.
never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
All right. Only 23. Unfortunately, I don't have quite the amount of time to do that like I used to.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored. You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean, it's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make a better list.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
Oh, boy. Ah. The smell must be atrocious, given that it's been festering in there for so long.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the Alphas were in there.
Unlocked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but
Right.
I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say.
Oh, God.
This isn't easy. See, Please. Stop trying to access the said system, okay? See what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease?
Knowledge wasn't the disease.
And it's not too late.
Pride and greed were the disease. You were the disease.
It doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
A sacrifice. It's not a sacrifice. It's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard.
He did everything.
Culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Toxic atmosphere.
He caused every single step of this problem. All of them.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made.
That's funny wording because of my raid message. The petals scatter on the wind.
It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
Alright.
The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it. Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
Oh, shut up. How am I gonna get up there? Just this way, I guess? As usual, Elder Scrolls method of climbing. Just jump at it until it lets you up. Hey.
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy.
Stabs her all of a sudden.
Before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the Eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. It's code-breaking module.
Yeah,
Gaia
that's true.
Transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots.
It is kind of funny.
Shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus. Recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
Yeah,
the Shadow
you know,
Carja,
he's got a
how did
point.
they become
I mean, he
involved?
was curious.
The Carja Civil War was a heavy
And it kind of
conflict.
suggests this wouldn't have happened if Pharaoh hadn't
An
destroyed
opportunity?
the
That's what
knowledge
it was to you?
base. If Hades had no bargaining
Overnight,
chip,
half
this
the
wouldn't
tribe
have
was in
happened in
exile,
the first place.
Desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy
Objectively, he's
setting
got
the
a
cult's
point.
focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes, I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it.
Damn it,
I
Joel.
installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
I don't think he has one of
I
those.
was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a Focus, and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great
Yeah, it's nice
scientist
to
of
meet
the
you
old
too,
world.
Kat. Thank you for coming in, and for the
Peterson
follow,
moved quickly.
and just for talking to me all
I
night.
thought you were dead.
Hope you have a good
But then I
sleep.
detected your Focus.
Hi, Joel. Welcome
inside
in.
the Nora Mountain.
Banana.
The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success.
I will do. Will do.
The
Thank you.
rest, as they used to say, is history.
How are you
You've done
doing,
terrible
Joel?
things, Silence. But you've also done what you could to undo them. I can't say you've balanced the scale, but at least you've tried.
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again. A few more safeguards, perhaps, but basically the same.
I'm alright.
Really. So much for learning from mistakes.
I'm gonna probably
I've
call
done
it
all
once
I
I
can.
finish this quest, so,
From here
you know,
on out, the rest
I'm ready
is
to
up
go eat,
my
relax,
lance.
maybe go to bed
Fit
early.
the master override to it.
I'm
Another
sleepy.
means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere and everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
Got up 3 hours ago.
To you, of course.
Well, yeah, don't you sleep,
As it
like,
turned out,
all the time?
it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
Silence is... Silence is like lawful evil. Maybe chaotic good? I'm not sure. He's one of those. So, last time you were in, you were telling me about how you've been playing your PlayStation more often. But then you just kind of like disappeared. Was there more to that? Are you saying, like, what games have you been playing? Are there things that you want to play? You know, it felt like you stopped mid-sentence.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
Am I able to... Wait, why can't I modify... Aren't I supposed to be able to modify this? Weird. Okay. Can I... Nope, can't jump down that. It's all about Genshin. Oh, of course it is. Of course it is. It seems that's all you guys play.
Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
I was playing Horizon 11. Oh, this game? Nice, nice. And is it your first time playing through it? How do you like it? Can I still not craft the damn... Alright. No. Don't look at me. The looming shadow. Oh wow, yeah, I am on the last mission. You know what? Shoot, might as well just finish it then. Yeah, and I keep dying. Oh, well, what difficulty do you have it on? This is a much easier and more ranged combat-based Dark Souls style game with the combat. Well, I guess more like maybe Sekiro? Because of the sneaking mechanics? I don't know. But it's like, you gotta know how to maneuver your enemies really well. Normal. Yeah, some of the stuff is pretty difficult. Actually, I don't remember what difficulty I'm on. I think I'm on hard. Yeah? I think that's it. I don't remember if I went on anything higher than that. Gross. Oh, it doesn't tell me my, difficulty level on the save. 2 hours, 40 minutes? Let's just keep going. We can finish this. Yeah, I don't think it tells me game progression. Does it tell me here? No. Statistics. No, it doesn't tell me. Darn. I don't remember what I started this. I probably have to go look back all the way at my first episode to figure it out. But it's whatever. I'm going to take a nap. Another one. Alright. If you need any help with this game, let me know. I'll be around. Out of my way!
He's joined his brother in the palace.
Have a good night, Jewel.
It's not what I imagined.
First nap of the day. Didn't you just wake up at like 3 in the afternoon though? Did I go the wrong way? Oh wait, no. I am going the right way. I got it.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse.
Maybe.
They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them. God, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat.
Oh, Izzy.
All will be lost.
Who's my good girl?
We can't let that happen.
My baby.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Aaron knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Alright, talk to Blameless Maraude.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Let's do this. Certainly won't hurt to review stuff.
Come, take a look. I'll give you a good price. You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
Okay, sensory overload. I'm just gonna put my headphones out for a second there. Alright, we should be good.
But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry, I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them on the feed.
What just happened? Did I just lose connection? Oh, my stream is still active on my end, but... Hold on, let me see Stream Manager. It's being a little laggy. Is there still picture? Bitrate's unstable. And yep, we've lost picture. Damn. Right at the end, too. We were gonna push right for it. That's so stupid. What just happened? Alright.
There are no shadows under the noonday sun.
That's upsetting. So I'm going to just save, I guess, and then we'll call it a day. That's such a shame.
Find better wares.
Find goods for a fair price.
Buy what you need.
Buy what you need and leave the rest. Nora saves his life. I wouldn't go.
Well, alright, so that means that next episode we're going to do this game probably for like 30 to 45 minutes, and then we're going to basically stop the stream and then restart it with a different game, because we'll be playing Mass Effect. So look forward to that, everybody. But in the meantime, tomorrow should be more Kingdom Hearts with Raul. I'm not exactly sure what his progress is in the game yet, so I'll see where he is on that. But, you know, hopefully things will work out, and hopefully my connection will stop bugging out. I really don't know. It says it's excellent right now, too. I don't know what the issue is. Has the picture come back in? Is that a thing? No. Doesn't appear that it has. Let's see.